Hi guys, we are back in the house, and although this is a renovation project, we actually do other things now than renovation. I'm gonna do Aaron's haircut. Haircut! But yeah, I'll do that now. Aaron's hair always looks a bit funny after haircut is done. Let's see the food. Ah, it looks good. Okay, moving on to actual house related tasks. This windowsill and this one has dried, so I am going to prime them so I can hopefully paint them later today. We're here really early today because today is the day our kitchen arrives, and they haven't come yet, and I think it's around 10 now. I think they called us and told us we were like the next on the list, so I'm really excited to see it. It's obviously gonna be like packed in boxes because we ordered flat pack, but it's still gonna be so cool. We can obviously do loads of work in the meantime, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on that now. So, something just happened. Our living room is full of kitchen parts right now. There are so many boxes just stacked absolutely everywhere. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's nearly a ton of kitchen, like literally nearly a ton in weight. And we just moved the whole thing in here. Yeah, this looks insane. But I am really excited to start assembling it. I think it's gonna be like a big challenge, but also really fun. We're gonna need to find like a proper space for it in this house so that all of our builders can still access all the rooms that they need to access. But I think the plan is gonna be to move all this kitchen into the medium bedroom and then move all the bathroom stuff that's currently in the medium bedroom into the master bedroom, because that's also closer to the bathroom. So I think that might be the plan, but it's a ton of kitchen. So it's also heavy to move about, and I don't think we want to move it and then have to move it again. So yeah, we need to think about this. All right, we have just had a little lunch break and just kind of gone through the house and talked about what the heck we should do. I am gonna do the top of this windowsill now. And out here, Aaron is scraping his little heart away. Wow, you've gotten a lot off. It's a really good job, babe. Oh, nice. That's a good one.
The camera.
Yeah.
That was like the only time that's happened as well.
Go one more down. It is time to stain this windowsill, so I'm gonna do that now. This is untreated, and yeah, it's gonna be nice that that's like covered. And then we just remembered that we have this whole room, the fourth bedroom, which we're just gonna put the kitchen in here because we kind of need the rooms free so we can start getting them like completely ready, because we are on a countdown now. There is 20 days until my mom and sister comes, and we want to have the rooms ready for them. And then we just thought, why don't we just put them in here? It was Aaron's brilliant idea, because this room isn't getting plastered for another 2 weeks, and that should give us enough time. All right, the windowsill has had its oil and it's looking so good. All right, I have second coated all the windowsills with the primer. Also in here, that's just drying. Erin just swept out this whole room so that we are ready to pop in the kitchen here. And now we're just gonna tidy up this room a tiny bit so that I can get to this top bit. The whole kitchen moved yet again. That took a while, but we have left the 3 towers in the living room because honestly we'll move them around when people need to access different areas of this room, and they are so hard to move and so heavy. It's not worth it moving them into a different room, and they're gonna end up down here ultimately, so yeah, they're gonna stay here. Hi guys, we are rounding up for today. I just gave all these little supporters a second coat.
Grandma. Not so bad. Wait. What are these snails doing here?
And honestly, it does a huge difference. What have you been up to, Erin?
I don't even know.
You've been scraping all day. We did also just go over the lawn with the rake because, as you guys can see, the grass was starting to turn yellow a little bit. But that is because we had a lot of the grass that we had already cut kind of laying on top, and I think that's like caused the lawn to be not thriving so much, so we just got rid of that real quick. And Erin made us coffee for the road home, which is so nice. But yeah, Erin's been scraping off these door frames literally all day, and it's taking so long, but he's doing such a good job and he's gotten so much off.
So guys, I've just figured out something new that I want to do today. So I'm just chipping off all this. And the reason why I'm wearing sunglasses is because I get so steamy in the eyes when I wear those big old face masks. So I need some eye protection though, because these things do flake off. It went into like a piece just flicked off and went into Luna's eyes, and I was like, oh, no thank you. So yeah, so some bits, they're like nice and satisfying, they fall off, it's great. And then other bits, they just don't want to do absolutely anything. Also, how cute, Henrietta's in here. For those of us that are British, what a meme. And for those of you that aren't British, this is a Henrietta, and I have the Henry.
Now we are tired and our phones are running out of battery, so we want to go home. Good morning, everyone. We are back in the house. Erin is scraping away in the background. I have really messy hair because we had to run out the door this morning because we forgot we were meeting a new plasterer that's gonna come and do the extension. We are super happy with the current plasterer we have, but he is just fully booked. We had a new one come in. He knows the kitchen fitters. Those are the people that have also done our bathroom. So everything was really good. It worked out. We came here on time, and he is gonna be able to do the job for us. So that is amazing. It is Sunday today, and there's 18 days till my mom and sister comes. That is just our new timeline now. Erin and I are in the house alone right now, quickly just doing some indoor jobs, and then later we're gonna have a few family and friends over, but for now I'm going to continue the work on these windowsill tops, and then I'm actually gonna move on to painting the other ones because they have fully dried now. Also, you may think, wasn't it 20 days last time that I updated you guys? And that is correct. Yesterday we didn't come to the house because we went out and bought the new radiators that are gonna go in the living room and extension, and then we also got a bunch of new paint because all these walls still need their final coat of paint. Also, we have decided not to go with a tone on the wall. I think once we get the wooden floorings in and stuff, like, it's still gonna be such a warmth in the house and very welcoming. Anyways, I am just procrastinating, so I'm gonna get started on this now. Hi guys, I'm kind of like in an in-between spot right now. I'm waiting for the primer in the master bedroom to dry so that I can give it a second coat, because we don't have any more paintbrushes, and I don't want to wash that paintbrush, which takes forever when we don't have a proper sink, then paint the two other sills with a gloss, then wash the paintbrush again, then paint the primer, second coat, then wash it again, and then paint the gloss. Like, I'd rather just wait for that to dry, paint that second coat of primer, and then wash the brush and paint all of the gloss. So there is really nothing for me to do in the house, even though we have such a long to-do list, which feels odd that there then isn't really anything for me to get started on. But that is why I am gonna start on the garden now. Basically, we just have rubbish absolutely everywhere, and it looks so bad, it looks so chaotic, and yeah, I'm thinking I hauled in our green bin so I can at least put all the like garden material away, and then I think I'll make like one pile with all of this rubbish because we have like piles scattered everywhere. I also want to gather all of our plant pots, put them in one place, see like which ones we can use and stuff, because some of them are shattered, but these ones are so beautiful and we can definitely decorate the garden with them. So I think that's what I'm gonna go and do now. I also just fixed my hair. Hi everybody, I kind of stopped filming as I went because I thought like that was probably plenty of footage, and I started kind of going down in this part of the garden so you couldn't really see it anyways. But I've made a bit of progress. I kind of gathered some stuff here. I emptied a lot of all the garden waste into the green bin. Oh, this shouldn't be here. But I gathered all of our pots, and this one I thought like it looks like a plant might come up, so I kept it. But all the other ones, I got all the roots and moss and stuff up, and then I have kept the soil so that we can start planting things in these. And also this one doesn't have a bottom, so that might be the perfect pot if we wanted to do like a waterfall in the pond coming out of a pot. Could be an option. cleared the pile that's been here since day one, which is quite fun. And this is all rubbish in this corner. And then I just kind of started a little bit in the garden. The bench, we moved down there. So we've made a little bit of progress, but there are a lot of, like, there's a lot here that needs to be done. Like, all this ivy needs to be taken up. And then a lot of our bushes have a lot of dead sticks, because it is just a lot in the garden right now. And I think like it would really look a lot nicer if all the plants were just tidied up a bit. So yeah, but I think the primer is dry in there now, so I will go in and prime a second time. Then I'll wash that paintbrush and I'll probably gloss the windowsills so that can be done. And then I think Aaron might like go out here now and do some work. Yeah, then I'll come and join him afterwards. All right, Aaron, what are you up to?
I'm gonna maybe have a go up there, just tidying up. Cool.
Yeah, we need to get in here and tame this a little bit. Like, is a massive plant. Like, it's a massive piece of bush or hedge or whatever you'd even call this. And it goes out so far. We always drive into it when we drive into our drive, because this is a shared drive. It might not have been the smartest thing to do this on a super windy day, because all the things he cut off I feel like are just gonna blow like everywhere. But we'll just have to do our best to pick it up. This is looking so good already. Alright, status for me, I haven't recorded because you guys have seen me on these windowsills so many times now. So I'm just going to show you the final results. Here is the small windowsill. It is very glossy and shiny. And here is the window tub in here. In a way it's nice because it's actually reflecting even more light into the room. And this small bedroom window is done and it's looking good.
Muscle of some sort popped on it. Keep your eyes on him here, he sets off.
Hi everyone, we are back in the house and there is now 17 days until my mom and sister comes. There are people outside the window and I find it awkward to stand here and film. We are back in the house. It is just Aaron and I. Yesterday we had a little bit of like a cozy day in the house. It was really nice and I got some garden jobs done. And also Aaron did a lot of cutting of the bushes outside in the front. And then we actually got this whole garden furniture set that Aaron's dad picked up on the way. He just saw it on the side of the road. And it is obviously not brand new, but it is like completely fine for just setting the scene in the garden. And it's so funny that he just picked it up. So we're definitely keeping that. I'll show you guys in a second. Today is gonna be the big painting day. We are gonna put the final coats on the walls and ceilings in the different bedrooms. I think we're gonna start in here in the small bedroom. As you can see, the walls are quite dusty. So I will just go over them with the little Swiffer, which is my favorite thing in the world. Like, I love this thing. And then this is the garden set, a whole table and 4 chairs. So really cool. It's gonna look amazing out here. All right, we have cleared the room completely. I have cleaned off all the walls so there's no dust left. Okay, Aaron is just in the process of finishing painting. And now I am gonna start sanding the wall and prime it and paint it so it doesn't look like shit. So this is the before. Hi guys, so we have like in this whole renovation process kind of completely forgot about quite a big part of this house, which is all of these freaking built-in wardrobes. And they have massive holes and wallpaper, and like they smell really bad. They have no flooring. This one is definitely the worst. It's like the one in the hallway right next to the old kitchen. It looks so bad, and there are massive holes everywhere and pipes. These are new pipes, to be fair, but like we need to sort of get behind them or something. And these pieces of wood, ew. But we need to figure out what we should do about these spaces. Oh. We have just completely forgotten about them.
I just did it on purpose, honestly.
Yeah. It's also this one. And this one doesn't have a door. But yeah, we just definitely need to do something. Right now we're like on the doors and door frames, so like Aaron's been rubbing them off like crazy. And I think we're about to be at the stage where we can paint them. So I think I'll like do that now. Aaron is gonna prep all these door frames, and then I will paint them while he moves everything. Oh.
Sorry.
While he moves everything out of this room, because then we can paint this room and like make it completely ready for when my mom and sister comes. So they can stay in this room because it's the nicest one and it looks out into the garden. Hello everyone, it is 6 o'clock now. Time has flown today, like I don't know where time went. But we've actually just spent a long time out here in the hallway painting like all the door frames, the doors. It is actually unbelievable how many little edges and crevices and stuff these door frames have. It is a massive job scraping them and painting them. We have finished this door frame now. It is painted. And then Aaron has been scraping on the other side, and I painted this side of that one. This door has been painted both here and on the inside. And we are gonna go home now. We have wrapped all of the paintbrushes, and then we're gonna continue tomorrow. It was really nice though, painting a room like the final coat, because I think we've kind of been hesitant to do that because there's still so many things that need to be built and moved around, and you do just naturally bump into the walls a little bit, so it would be really annoying to paint all the walls the finishing layer and then it gets all scratched and dirty. But it is still really nice to have it done, and now that room is ready for flooring. We'll head home now. I think Aaron and I are both tired little pups. But yeah, I think we deserve to go home for the day.